Well, hello there, Retro PC Durham. It's Chris here with another laptop with another HP Pavilion. This is a Model 15, so kind of newer. This is a Windows 8 time period machine, upgraded to Windows 10 now, of course. So pretty new compared to most of the machine that I get for donations. So pretty excited to go through this one. It's a bit of a hefty 15-inch plus type screen, but a very thin, as you can see, very thin comparatively speaking, again, to the usual machines I have here. Optical drive installed there, USB. We got a combo headset audio port, and we got some indicator lights on this end. Then we've got nothing on the front and nothing on the back. And then on this side, we've got our power Kensington Ethernet, a little exhaust, HDMI, 2 USB ports, and our SD card reader. When we flip over to the bottom here, I'll quickly show you, we've got our battery, which is just this little thin guy here that pops off. It's got the Hewlett-Packard logo on it. And then we've got a single door that we can remove the screw on. So because I guess this is when we're starting getting into the concept of companies copying Apple and starting to get into the making machines a little bit less serviceable and of having less parts that are upgradable. Oh, this guy does not like getting opened up, so give me a second here to wrestle with it. As I mentioned, serviceability. The door is not super easy to get off, but when we take a look at what we've got here from an upgrade standpoint, when you open up door number 1, all we have is our wireless card and our memory sticks. That's it. If you want to upgrade the storage on this, you've got to completely remove the bottom panel to be able to get access to it, which I didn't do. Because the system was in pretty good condition, but I'm assuming it's an M.2 storage device and not something that is just like storage like directly wired onto the system. Which is nice though that you've got an M.2 slot in there. It's not going to be NVMe. This will just be a standard SATA M.2. But that is, again, better than having a spinning disk and would have to be able to account for the thinness of this system. So let's get our battery installed back in, and we'll flip over and open up our door here. 15.3-inch screen, integrated camera, pretty standard now on most machines that are of this size. We've got our speaker panel here, which I'm assuming is dual drivers. It's DTS Sound Plus. Our power button. Keyboard is okay. The keys at least have that island style with the spacing in between them, so you've got a little bit of travel on them, and you can feel the difference between each key. But again, they're all completely flat, so it's not really that great a typing experience because you can feel the edges of each key as you're typing. Trackpad on this one is a little bit nicer than some of the previous model Pavilions where it's just directly on. You've got this little bit of a lip when you move on to the track area, and then the different designs, so it's a little bit easier to know when you're on it and off it, and then pretty crappy clicky keys to go in here as well. We'll hit the power button and get ourselves booted up. No backlight on the keyboard, so it's pretty bare bones, but we'll get this realigned here and show off our screen. We should get a little bit of a faster boot because we're running on an SSD instead of a spinning disk, which is always a bit of a help. Taking a look at hardware info, we've got our processor here is a Core i5 4200 Haswell processor, 2 cores, 4 threads, and that's boosting up to a maximum of about 2.3 to 2.6 gigahertz, which is very good, very decent mobile processor. We of course have the Intel integrated graphics along with that Core i5, so that's an HD 4400. We've got 4 gig of RAM, it's a pair of Kingston sticks, running DDR3, and then storage, we've got that SSD, which is a Toshiba 750 gig, and a DVD rewritable drive as well. Moving on to our crab rave check here at 1080p on this 1366 by 768 screen, we've got a decent quality experience here. No hitching, no stuttering, no drop frames. I would not expect any less from at this level of processor in terms of processing power and instruction sets. It's going to be giving you everything that you want to have. So overall, you know, this is pretty good. Yeah, I would say that overall, this is a great machine. This is going to obviously get donated to a local charity, most likely to the Durham Children's Aid Foundation. So a student or foster kid is going to be able to get online and do schoolwork and do some online learning. And this laptop is something that's going to be able to handle whatever you want to do today from a productivity standpoint, and probably going to last a number of years, longer than the usual, 10 to 15-year-old machines that I work with. So really happy about it. Let me know if you've got any experience with these 15 series Latitude machines from HP. As always, I hope you are staying safe and healthy. We'll catch you in the next one.